Welcome, everyone, to the 2019 City of Richmond Christmas Parade. Kentucky's largest annual Christmas parade is brought to you by the City of Richmond and the City of Richmond Parks and Recreation Department. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy this great City of Richmond Christmas holiday tradition.
Appreciate that, Ron. We are downtown Richmond, and we're making sure we get everything synchronized tonight as we welcome you in on 100.7 The Coyote, WCYO, Urban Richmond, and Samantha Murphy, Kelly Wallingford here. Once again, very, very happy to be bringing you the excitement of the 2000. Broadcast crew, and look forward to this each and every year. It's about 47 degrees here tonight in downtown Richmond.
But I still need these.
Yeah, you got your hand warmers. I've got my heated gloves here if I need to light up. But yeah, it's very, very nice. And, you know, I guess you think about having a little snow and the ambience of that, and we get that every once in a whip stitch. But not that often, but tonight it's just a great, brisk, fun night to come out your Christmas winter wear and enjoy this great parade. And we've got a big crowd already assembled along the streets here in downtown Richmond.
This will be, I believe, one of the biggest parades that downtown Richmond has ever seen. I do know that it is the biggest parade, the most entries they've ever had, at least 125 original entries. Now, we have had a few scratches tonight, but of course that always happens every year. So, but the parade will go on, right?
Yes, and one thing I made a mental note to mention here, and I know you did a segment for WBON TV about it this week, but if you haven't seen that, it's about the Elks Lodge.
Yes.
And Rodney Davis, who owns the building, restored the old Elks head.
He apparently, I don't think it was misplaced, but someone had it. He got it back, and he has restored it, and when put it back up on the side of the building.
When you come downtown, really cool. You have to see it. It is, and you know, it's got the Christmas lights on the antlers and everything, and you know, it's just really, really a neat icon for many in downtown Richmond, and they love that you know, those historic things are being preserved. And
You're right.
It's just, I noticed that, and I thought, wow, that really, really was something cool. So
because it is the original, and you know, there's so many aspects in downtown Richmond that make our local community what it is. The First United Methodist Church always has the nativity scene out front, and it's just beautiful. The Richmond Tourism, the last several years, has decorated the J.C. Penney old building across from us. They've gone in and decorated those windows, and even on top of the J.C. Penney building,
we've got a couple of new additions with the big inflatables, one right near the Glendon Hotel, I think one right over top of us on City Hall. We can't see it because it's behind us, but guys, you just this is such a beautiful downtown district that we have here in Richmond, Kentucky, and it is lit up, and everybody has really went all out to get involved, and it's really something special. So we're excited to be here with you tonight live. And, of course, on our Facebook page on WBON TV, we're sharing the Richmond Parks and Recreation live action with you here tonight.
I'm going to do that right now so that everybody can have it.
I think they're already going.
Is it already going?
I hope so. But the parade is in progress. We understand.
They have left. They've left Alumni Coliseum. So.
And we did have a little scheduling issue just behind the scenes with models, so we hope all that's going smooth. And they're
nothing major, but I think they had a basketball game, and that allowed for extra cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So nothing bad. It was just, okay, now there's extra cars. What do we do?
Well, we have some thank yous we're going to get out of the way here before we get into the parade coverage. And when it starts, it is going to be, one float right after another. We like to say a thank you to the City of Richmond, as always, Samantha, for sponsoring the annual Christmas parade. The city employees from the Parks and Rec, the police, the fire, streets, safety, parks, buildings, and grounds crew, other administrative personnel, they always work really hard, and this is a big lift. It really is a big organizational lift, no matter what kind of an army of personnel that you have. You utilize all of it here in the city to pull this thing off. So a hat tip to those folks. And let's talk about the entries a little bit there again, Samantha.
Well,
you mentioned 125 is what we started with.
Yes,
we always have a few scratches, but still around 120.
They're saying that, like we said, 125 entries. There are over 2,000 participants. So you think about all those participants in a vehicle pulling into Alumni Coliseum with their cars and trying to maneuver. Where do I go? I'm number 4. I'm number 113 is what I was
Right.
say.
And it's, we feel for them, but they're
Erin and her staff do a tremendous job. They've been doing this a very long time. They've got it down pat. So.
And a break from tradition in the past. They used to have honorary judges for the floats here, and would try to judge and do all that tonight.
Judges.
Yes, we still judge the floats here at the parade, but a little different. They're judged during the parade and after the event by the panel, and winners are always contacted the following week. So the floats are judged on creativity, neatness, and festival feel. And, of course, this year's theme is the 12 Days of Christmas, so we're going to be in for a lot of fun floats and entries.
Reading through all of the entries, a lot of them have really done a nice job with their theme-related floats, because we'll read them to them. We don't want to give them away right now, but they're really going by the categories, and it's kind of cool.
You and I have a little bit of early insight into everything because we have to prep for what we're doing.
Right.
This is going to be a fantastic parade here December 6th, the 2019 edition, and we're so glad to have a good night for it here tonight. And the kids and the lights and the moms and pops and grannies and grandpas, even the dogs. People like to bring the dogs out for the parade.
I know, there's one across from us.
Yeah, the big husky over there. He's a good-looking dog.
And I want to make sure everybody stay tuned. You don't want to miss the very beginning of the parade. There is a secret that is going to transpire while the parade is en route. They're going to come over and announce the announcement live on air.
We're supposed to have a couple of special guests with a very special announcement, so that's your tease. Hang on there as we get things started. But the Richmond Parks and Rec Department recently received a state award, Samantha, for Outstanding Parks and Rec Department for Class 2 cities, which Richmond is. And the Parks Department, of course, is in charge of programming for children's, teens, and citizens of all ages. And they ask that you follow them on Facebook for upcoming events and activities. So I want to give them a shout out there as well.
And they also wanted to let everybody know that coming soon, be on the lookout for a new inclusive playground at Lake Reba Park. So that's scheduled to open in April of 2020. So that will be here before we know it. I think everyone will be excited. The spring will be in the air. Everyone will be ready to get outside and get to all the Madison County playgrounds. Somebody wants to take your picture. He doesn't realize that we're live on television.
Hey, as the parade gets started, if you don't know it by now, we're very excited about our Grand Marshal this year.
Yes, Speedy Denny.
Speedy Denny, who, if you don't know, we're going to tell you a little bit about why he has earned this title, very much so this year. Speedy is being recognized for all the work and vision for the beautification in downtown Richmond. His vision of displaying his collection of historic millstones, which he had a vast collection. And, the thing about these things, Samantha, they're huge. And if you don't know what a millstone is, young people, I mean, these are huge round rocks that ground grain and things back in the day. And we had a lot of mills here in the county and throughout the South. And these people would buy these at auctions, but they're just huge boulders, so there's really not a place to put them. They sink in the ground. And
a lot of places, people have been storing them in their old barns. I mean,
absolutely.
They've been everywhere.
So not only did Speedy donate his collection, but he knew where many other these millstones were here and about, and the people responded phenomenally. They said, yes, we would love to do that. We'll donate our stones so they can be displayed, and the historic value of those stones can be enjoyed for generations to come. And, of course, we're talking about the new Millstone Park that is now here in downtown Richmond. If you haven't seen it, it connects Main and Water Streets with the walk-through there. You've got to get down there and take that in. But Millstone was recently dedicated, and it's Richmond's newest pocket park. And Speedy donated, as we mentioned earlier, his, and collected many, many more. So there's a lot down there. And he also donated much of his time with putting everything together. And he earned his nickname, Speedy.
Yeah, I don't know this.
Because, well, I don't know the real story, but I'm saying the way he cut through government bureaucracy to make this happen,
okay, gotcha.
from this vision to making it materialize, was like lightning speed.
I thought you were going to give me some kid story, like when he was a kid, he was really fast.
If Speedy, if we do get him here, and he's supposed to be here, and we're going to talk to him for a few minutes, maybe he'll tell us that story, but I don't know. But no, I mean, just imagine, if you have an idea, trying to get it through government. I mean, that's just, City Hall and everything. And then that's to the Richmond mother and father's credit that are currently here. They took those boundaries down and those barriers and made it all happen together. So he is being honored as the Grand Marshal for the parade this year for all his dedication and hard work on that project, and all the stewardship that he has done and continues to do at Millstone.
And he just won an award at the Richmond Chamber of Commerce banquet that I just attended. It's pretty cool.
Community Service Award, yeah, that was nice. And
Speedy doesn't like to be on camera. So, like, when I did the story for WBON TV and got the wonderful interview with him, he was so kind, and he was a little nervous because he was like, I don't usually do this,
I know, but he did superbly, and
he did. And I'm anxious
to
see if he'll come over and talk to us.
Well, he's going to be on the carriage tonight with his wife and family, and we're excited about that. Forgive us as we check our notes for any late scratches coming into the race here.
I'm going to mark yours right
I
now.
believe
There's
we are.
The Richmond Police on their
bicycles. We're getting
bicycles.
close. Yeah, the Richmond Police Department is coming down, and we are underway here at the Christmas Parade 2019 downtown Richmond. So glad to have you joining us tonight. Just taking a look at some of the smiling faces around town here tonight.
Kelly, we really could not have asked for better weather. Like, everyone's been seated, waiting for the parade to arrive, and now everyone's up, standing. I mean, look, they don't even have gloves on. It's a beautiful night for a parade, and we are so excited. This is one of the largest evening parades in the state of Kentucky, because most of the parades are on, like, Saturday afternoons. I marked yours. So it's wonderful. It's really exciting. And we're blessed to be here, honored to be here, and thankful to be here.
Absolutely. And the bicycle brigade just went through, and we've got a big gap, I think, before we get to a lot more of our police and emergency and state patrol officers. And
should be first on our notes, says the Richmond Police Department. They're on their motorcycles.
There they are on the big Harleys rolling in.
You don't want to see one of those with their lights on behind you.
Yeah, that's got the Chips look going there. That's a little retro, isn't it?
It is. Look how they maneuver those for the cameras right now, right here in front of us. It's pretty cool. Now, we have the big X. You can see it on the cameras, on your television. The big X is right there. And we're hoping that all the entries will either stop or slow down so that we can actually get, some time to announce them.
Well, they're coming into view here, and we're going to get ready to go here. As you saw, the Richmond police making their way through here with the bicycle officers, the motorcycle officers, and now some of the cruisers all cleaned up and looking spiffy, lights going, escorting and ushering in the beginning of the parade here.
And I believe that's one of our special guests coming to sit down beside me.
Well, could that be the mayor? I believe so. Mr. Mayor Blythe coming to join our broadcast crew. And he's making his way around here. We'll spend some time with the mayor.
Mayor, come on over. Can you come around? We would love for you to join us. We have a seat with your name on it.
As the mayor makes his way over here, we're going to
sit in this seat right here, Mayor?
Get him settled in here tonight.
We'll let you put the headphones on so we can hear you.
How we coming in there, Mayor?
Coming in fine, yes.
Oh, you've got a good
Hear
deep
you loud
radio
and clear.
voice. Sounding good.
So how was the beginning of the parade?
It was for a couple of moments, just a little bit, I won't say unorganized, but there were some changes at the last minute.
Yes, we've been getting them on our phones.
So, but everything's fine.
Yes.
And, everybody's right behind us and excited, and the band is right behind us there, a couple of units.
The Madison Central Marching Band, the world now famous
That's it.
Madison
Yes, indeed.
Central Marching
And
Band.
as I told them, you make all of us proud.
Well said. Well said.
We've got another one that's scratched, so while
It's like a horse race. There's always some late scratches.
That's it. That's it.
Looks like entry 89. Give us
now,
just a
Mayor,
moment to
tell
do
us
our.
about. You got to enjoy this weather.
Oh, it's perfect. Just chilly, as old folks would say, enough
Right.
that you want to have something on.
Well, I will share
jacket,
my
sweater,
hand
whatever.
warmers with you if
But
you need
right
them.
now, thank you, thank you. But otherwise, it's perfect. One of the things I just noted with one of our police officers that I was sharing with, we've got lots of children.
Yes.
I don't know what the studies are saying about folks having babies, but Madison County is not included because we've got lots of children. That's the excitement of this evening as we go down with the cruiser lights, the blue lights and the red lights. That's what fascinates the children.
Yes.
I noticed that lots of them with their bags ready also.
For all the candy.
For all the candy,
I
yes.
bought some for my family to pass out today
Yes.
during the parade. Now, you know that this is the largest Richmond Christmas parade that they've ever had.
Ever had.
It's getting bigger and bigger every
Exactly.
year.
They're more,
it's got to
there
make
were-
you proud.
It really does, because there was at least one person who called me about getting into the parade at the last minute.
Could you get it in for him?
Yes, but only because I think, as you said a moment ago, there may have been one or two scratches.
Right.
So Aaron was nice enough, Aaron Moore, Director of Parks, said,
Guys?
yes, we've got that space.
Mayor, let me interject
Yes.
here. There's our honor guard, Richmond Police Department, Richmond Fire Department coming in, and also our
I think he's one of the stars of the
Grand
show.
Marshal, indeed.
And here he comes.
Yes,
Mr.
indeed.
Denny himself.
We were talking about Speedy Denny. There's Speedy and his family, and we're going to let him get off of the carriage there. Check out that beautiful Percheron horse and lovely carriage.
Come on around, Mr. Denny. We have a seat for you to make you stay there. We've got a seat right here for Mr. Denny.
Mr. Joe Koger. We want to mention our
Come on
Madison
around.
County Sheriff Police Todd Chitwood, the Kentucky State Police Captain Jeremy Ham, the EKU Police with Daniel Sloan, and the Richmond Fire Department also making their way through while we were talking to the mayor.
Now, we
Speedy,
understand
you're looking
that,
great.
Thanks, sir.
And
Yes,
we
Good evening.
understand that you guys have a special announcement for us live on television.
Yes, and should we stand maybe to present it, Speedy? You want to do
Whatever
that?
you guys would like
Let's
to
stand.
do.
I think it'd be better if, yeah. So what have you got for me? What's my Christmas
I've
gift?
got a very important message to the city, your city, Mayor.
An important message to the city.
Yep.
All right.
An announcement.
An announcement. Let's see what says the announcement. This reminds me, Speedy, of a hear ye, hear ye.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. This is the announcement. Coming October 3rd, 2020, the Millstone Festival in downtown Richmond.
Hear, hear.
Yay! The Millstone Festival in downtown Richmond. For those who are not aware, this is the man responsible for our downtown Millstone Park, Speedy Denny. We're very proud of him, but also very grateful to him for sharing what you have shared with the citizens of Richmond.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I think we're holding up the show, so I probably better get moving.
I think we both had better get moving.
A man, a few words right there. Congratulations, Speedy.
Okay, all right.
The entire community is so grateful for you.
Indeed, and thank you, gentlemen, both for stopping by and spending a few minutes with us. Just to echo the mayor, we're very proud of what you've done, and generations can enjoy that. We're looking forward to the festival in the spring.
Okay.
Something very special.
You got to go.
All right, thank you, Mayor.
Your
Yes,
carriage
indeed.
awaits.
Thank you.
Thank you, Speedy.
Thank you,
And
Mayor.
with that special proclamation, we'll be telling you more about that as the spring rolls around 2020, and we can't wait. And if you haven't made it down to Millstone Park, make plans to attend. There's our friend Joe Koger again with the lovely Percheron and the big carriage there. As the Grand Marshal gets back in, they stop the whole parade just to come and talk to us, Samantha.
The whole parade, and they can tell at the end of the parade because things have stopped, so that we're getting text messages. What's happened to the parade? Has it stopped? I said yes. We just finished, so we're all good.
Good deal. All right. So.
Bye, everybody. Congratulations, Speedy.
Well, and with that, we're going to get this thing rolling along. They're taking advantage of the moment to get a photo or two. Speedy looking very, very nice in his outfit there.
I know. He looks very dapper, doesn't he?
Yes, befitting of a Grand Marshal.
Very fitting. And what a nice night for a carriage. I mean, we couldn't have asked for better weather.
That is beautiful.
I really believe it.
Joe really does a great job with that. I think that makes a lot of wedding appearances and various different functions.
I think Speedy's going to be very busy. He was busy getting the Millstone Park ready, and I think now he's going to even be more busy this spring getting things ready for the festival, helping out the city of Richmond, because they're going to want his guidance, his knowledge. Oh, he's taking more pictures.
Yeah.
And they're not... you know what? They're waiting on the mayor to get back in his car.
We were talking to the mayor there, and as I said, some of our entries got through there. We just want to make sure we mention them again. The Madison County Sheriff Department coming through there early, the Kentucky State Police folks as well.
And EKU Police.
Yeah, the Richmond Fire Department came through. Okay.
And
of course,
that was the honor guard that was right in front of Speedy Denny. So
always up front in the parade.
How exciting was that?
That was great. And you heard it here first, folks. That was the first news let out to the public about this. And things are underway. There's the Richmond Fire Department. And the SUV followed by the big truck.
Big fire truck, yes. That is a beautiful fire truck.
We are doing a little more homework here. Got 110 and 111, is that right?
My marker's not working anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
101 as well. Get some late scratches.
And the Richmond City Commissioners, here they come. Hi, everybody. Everything went off great. they were very instrumental in talking Speedy Denny and getting him to be the Grand Marshal. And now we have the Madison Central High School Marching Band. They are carrying their flags, both flags that they carried in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
What a big time for Richmond, and how well represented the county was as these young folks went up and took New York City by storm recently.
They sure did. They left on Sunday night, rode in the bus all night long, slept, I guess, if they could, and then they toured Richmond. They saw the Aladdin, the musical. It was great.
Well, Samantha, as we try to do each and every year, as that world-famous, award-winning Central Marching Band comes down, we're going to give you just a few seconds of
listening pleasure.
What they can do. You can hear them making their way down here as the dance team entertains the folks in downtown Richmond. Let's take a moment and listen, shall we? Well, you can hear the community very appreciative for their accomplishments over the year.
This is the largest band they've ever had. 280 attended the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And look at their drums. The drum line has the Macy's
Can't
on
miss the percussion section.
Yes. You know, it takes a lot of work to get them to New York City, and they have a great group of staff under the direction of David Jaggy, and they also have a lot of parent help.
Took a lot of money, too, and the community stepped right up to the plate and made it happen. So
now, here is Morning Point of Richmond. They offer exceptional personal care living. Their seniors, families, and staff wish the Richmond community a very Merry Christmas.
And here's entry number 5 tonight, Samantha. Cub Scout Pack 376 from the First Presbyterian Church in Richmond, showing you the 12 days of Christmas the Scouting way. As they make their way onto the camera for you folks at home. Big crowd downtown Richmond taking it all in live, and we're happy to be part of that. And appreciate you tuning in with us here live as well.
Oh, look, they have lights on their backpacks. I love it. They've all got on their Santa hats.
Yeah, the lights on the backpacks are a nice touch.
Somebody's got on reindeer. Somebody's got on reindeer ears.
I like reindeer ears.
Listen what's coming next. I hear the sounds of children. And it's a baseball team. The Kentucky Storm Baseball is a travel baseball team organization that includes 6 teams, ages 7 to 11. They play all around central Kentucky and in surrounding states.
Boy, riding rather on the big Renfo's towing semi-rig flatbed there. Isn't that snazzy? Check the sparkly paint job out on that.
I know it. That is a nice truck.
Guarantee you Shannon did all that at Renfro's.
I think they're excited to be in the parade.
Well, a little bit of gap here in the parade as a very cool northerly wind makes its way across the downtown district.
Yeah, my hands are getting a little chilly. I can tell.
Did you bring your gloves or just your warmers?
Both. I brought both because you just
$5.
never
I'll
know.
let you have my heated gloves.
All right, so do you want to take this one?
That's the model middle school cheer team's 5th year participating here in the Richmond Christmas Parade. This is a tradition that the girls always look forward to, and we're glad to have them back this year. Well, the wind is kind of
It has picked up a little.
made its way.
You can tell by
town.
the flag over there on Burger.
Well, it's did a little number on our X out there in the street.
Oh yeah, the X is coming off. Whoops. Oh, and now listen. What do we hear? Cloggers. It's the Kentucky Bluegrass Cloggers. They range from ages 2 to 60. They love to perform and compete around Kentucky. They have even clogged at Disney many times. They're going to put on a show for us, Kelly.
Well, let's give some clickety-click on the rooftop to the folks at home.
They're excited to have a new name and a new location. They'll be moving to 801 Brighton Avenue this January. They welcome all active seniors that are 60 plus. So you can do this at any age. 2 to 60.
Little ones, medium-sized ones, old folks.
But then it says that they'll even take 60 and over. So
Absolutely.
I think that's incredible.
Well, that's great aerobics. Stay, active.
Yeah. Look at them.
Have
Watch their
fun.
feet.
Be around folks. Well, they're putting on quite a show here, as you can see. And don't you love the outfits? Check out all the little elf uniforms. They've really done a big job this year. Next up in the trolley is the Richmond Boy Scouts of America. This is Troop 401, riding on old number 801. Isn't that a neat-looking trolley?
Hey, now look at them. They're stopping for us. It's incredible to see. Last year was the first year we put the X out. Some stopped, some didn't. And look who's getting off.
My goodness, Mrs. Claus. Well, what's she doing out here? You know Santa's got to be around if she's out here.
He's got to be close.
She's out doing recon.
He's at the end, so maybe he said, Mrs. Claus, you need to be at the beginning of the parade.
Well, she's looking for naughty and nice and, all that.
I hope she's looking for the nice with me. I sure hope I made that list. Some days you never know.
That was also the Richmond Senior Citizen Center.
Here comes those Boy Scouts. Let's remind everybody they're America Troop 401.
Like somebody got out of order a little bit. Hey, look, the snow's coming in. They got the snow blower going.
Hi, everybody. We love the snow.
There's Troop 401.
We like the snow as long as it's still 40-some degrees.
We apologize. We did have a float out of order there, it looked like, but the Citizen Center got ahead of us there. But I love the snow machine.
You never know, because the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts could be in the float. They could have been in the trolley. You just never know.
All right, look who it is here, Samantha. Kentucky's Little Miss, Kelly Maynard.
Oh, she's a doll. She's
wearing
riding
a crown.
in the Serve Pro disaster recovery team.
Escorted by the Serve Pro folks.
Yeah. Coming onto the screen next is the Jinx Girls Softball. Their age group is 8 and under, 10 and under, 12 and under, right here in Richmond, Kentucky. And you see their team, hi, thank you. You see their shirts, their sweatshirts. Everywhere you go, the grocery, there's a lot of them.
Well, they're bundled up on the wagon,
that
taking a little old-fashioned hayride, Samantha. What fun for the holidays. See those kids having a big time. It puts a smile on your face.
It's all about, isn't it?
It is indeed.
We've had an exciting parade, and it's just going to keep getting better and better.
If my notes are correct, that's the folks from Emmanuel Richmond Baptist Church, desiring to transform their community with the good news about Jesus Christ. Worship with them Sundays at 11, and they're at the EKU BCM Chapel.
Oh, look how beautiful this next one that's coming into the screen. It's the ABC Daycare and Learning Center located at 205 Churchill Drive.
They're 12 Days of Christmas float.
12 Days of Christmas, that is the theme. They're now enrolling children ages 6 weeks to 12 years. They were voted Madison County's Best of the Best in 2019.
Well, congratulations to the folks there. This looks like the Michael Cottle Middle School volleyball team.
We just had them on our sports show last week.
Give it up. Hamming it up for the cameras here and the broadcast.
Those hats. We need those hats. We got to find out where they got them. Little bouncy things.
Yeah, they're like slinky hats.
They are. Oh, they're going to do something.
I haven't seen those before.
They're going to perform. Maybe sing. Or maybe just march.
We appreciate you joining us here for our 2019 Richmond Parks and Recreation Christmas Parade here.
And that's a big giant blow-up Santa. Don't know if they're with the B. Michael Caudle. Not really sure. If they're with that volleyball troop. Oh, look at the dog.
Look at the pup up here.
How can you miss it? It's adorable. Oh.
That was the folks at Moppin Insurance that just went by. And this looks like Cub Scout Pack number 20 doing their 12 Days of Christmas float. As you can see there, some nice artwork on the pear tree, the doves, French hens, calling birds, golden rings.
Yeah. So that big giant float, that the blow up, that was Moppin Insurance. Gotcha. We couldn't see the signage from our seat right here.
I believe that's right.
Now in this white Silverado coming into the picture is the Cub Scout Pack 20.
I think they may have just...
Have we skipped them?
Let's see here. This is
Troop. This is Troop 401.
There we go.
All right, we got to catch up. There was a scratch.
Now check out that Christmas tree. We've got the tent, the chimney, all the scouts hiking along there, and right into our Telford YMCA after-school program, folks. Proud to serve students from all over Madison County. The after-school staff is joined by YMCA students as well.
They're right there, right behind the Cub Scouts, the Boy Scout troop. So they're all running back to back.
A lot of vendors down here selling all kinds of fun whirly and light up stuff. And
yeah, and they just brought us some stuff. And
we got an M&M candy cane. That's cool.
The Telford YMCA, you know, just had their big renovation. It looks beautiful out front when you drive by. So look at here in Engine 1. Merry Christmas from BSA Troop 118 boys, Troop 118 girls, and Pack 118. We are chartered by St. Mark Catholic Church. Come have fun with scouting.
Well, they look like they're having fun.
Hey, I think if I got to ride in Engine 1, it would be a lot of fun.
That's way up high for children. That must be a hoot riding on the top of that thing.
Yeah, you couldn't be afraid of heights up there, could you? I don't think little kids are afraid of anything. They love it.
Here's also part of that BSA Troop 118. We have two different sets there, the boys and the girls, looks like.
Yeah, and look at the eagle.
You know, we're having a lot of bald eagle sightings around here now.
There we go. Now you can see the eagle. Yes, you're right. We are having a lot of sightings of them. People are posting them on Facebook.
We had one at the farm like 5 years ago. It killed a chicken. It was eating it there. I mean, it was really, really bizarre because I hadn't seen any around here at that time. But they say at Cave Run and some of the lakes they're really making a big comeback. Here's the folks at Dominion Senior Living participating in this year's parade. They're wanting to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Residents have been working hard to bake the best cookies for Santa this year, and I bet old Santa enjoys those cookies with a big tall glass of milk.
I bet you're exactly right.
That's how I like them.
We just got a note that said the last float just left the Alumni Coliseum lot. So that shows you how massive this parade is this year, because we're just at number 25. So it's going to be a great parade, and it is a great parade, and we've got many more entries to come.
Here's the 12 Days of Christmas entry our true love gave to us at Troop 7081 and a Girl Scout in a pear tree. How about that?
It's a perfect theme for our 12 Days of Christmas theme for the parade. Hi, everybody.
Happy Christmas!
You hate not to respond. They stop and wave to us, and I got to respond back to them.
Just the festive faces of the parade. Looks like things are moving along really, really nicely this year. What a big organizational task it is to
yes, I'm
make
glad
all
we're
this
sitting
happen.
here.
Yeah, we can just tell you about it. Century 21
right.
Advantage Realty, a Robinson company, coming through, proud to serve Kentucky with offices located in Richmond, London, Danville, Somerset, and Moorhead.
Next up is Richmond House of Prayer. They want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, and don't forget the reason for the season.
There's the Salvation Express coming through. More smiling kids riding the float. Having a big time here on this Friday evening, 2019 Richmond Parks and Rec's Christmas Parade. Mid-40s, supposed to get up to about the 60s here this weekend, so not bad parade weather at all. Here's the Madison County JV Spartans football team. Samantha all geared up in their jerseys. 3rd and 4th graders. Hey, guess what? They've had an undefeated season in the Pioneer Valley Youth Football League and won the Super Bowl this year. That's awesome, guys.
Oh, they're going to do a chant for us.
They're Spartans chant. Louder. Wow, they got it down.
They do.
Some of them's looking like, what?
Oh, I see a very special entry coming up.
Wow, yeah, I love this guy.
He's become very popular with the children, I must say.
Well,
Merry Christmas from Ricky Richmond. The Battle of Richmond Raccoon. And everyone with the Battle of Richmond. They've got a big flag on the front of their truck.
you know, I just like raccoons. I think they're funny. I like how they've got a little mask on and they look like they're up to something. But they're playful.
I think that's a really cool light fixture that they have. Look at those lights. It's like a flag.
Yeah, that's
Well,
decked
it is
out
fun.
nice, and Ricky's having a big time, and the kids are enjoying Ricky. The raccoon. Richmond Fire and Richmond Police Departments coming into view now, combining together for the families of these departments tonight. And a lot of the families' children are on that float.
And they're throwing candy.
Well, they are.
Can they throw it far enough to get us?
They're trying.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Hey, good job.
There's your answer.
They did it.
Samantha just got a direct hit.
I did. It's perfect.
What'd you get? A Snickers? That thing had some
It was
weight
a
to
Snickers.
it.
You're
All
right.
right.
It was a Snicker.
We're
I'll
getting
share
a
with
good
you,
collection
Kelly.
going. Thanks,
I'll
Samantha.
share.
We'll split it. Here's the folks from Dreaming Creek Brewery, located right here with us in downtown Richmond. You know, they got a big selection of craft beers that they've brought to town. Also family and dog friendly over there. So if you haven't checked them out, be sure to get over there and see what
they're
there's
bringing
all
us
about.
Gifts.
All right, we love it. Oh, these are
Thank you.
mugs. Yes, we're cleaning up this year. It's not even
We've got
Christmas yet.
Dreaming Creek Brewery mugs. How cool is that? Oh, listen. Kelly, can you hear it? That is the sound of the Happy Days Car Club.
Check out these antique cars. Check out the old truck, the old cars. I'm not even going to try to guess what these are because I always get them wrong, but
I know, we did get a bunch wrong
I do
last year.
recognize Krager's. I remember those. Remember when that was the great wheel to have on your car?
You're exactly
Come on.
right. And it still is. That's the kind of stuff that never goes away.
Well,
at least not for these guys.
The antique cars just make the parade absolutely terrific. These guys love these vessels. They
take care of them.
preserve
That's what I was
them.
thinking. It's amazing how much time and energy they spend loving their vehicles. It's beautiful.
Wow, we've got a big float coming in here from the Madison County 4-H Saddle Club. It's best described as the 12 Nays. Nays now, get it? It's the horse club. The 12 Nays of Christmas. So give us a hefty giddy up and a yee-haw now. Look, they're peeking out the stable doors. Look.
And there is a horse in there.
There is.
Not
That's
a real
Mr. Ed.
horse. We'll see horses later.
Well, let me tell you, Samantha, that is one awesome float.
That might
if I
be
was
my
judging,
favorite so far.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with you. We're in agreement on that.
Next
Look here.
coming up, it's green. It is the Big Green Street Eats bus. It's the free summer meals for all kids 18 and under. They want you to like them on Facebook for events and times. So I know they have fed so many of our students this past summer here in Madison County. They went neighborhood to neighborhood.
Yeah, that just got underway this year.
Yes,
it's a great
they want to
program.
make sure no child goes hungry. It's a great program. Street Eats.
Glad to have you along tonight on 100.7 The Coyote. Hope you're watching on Facebook, Richmond Parks and Rec, and WBON Facebook page. Here's the folks at the Spotlight Acting School. Would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and invite you down to the Playhouse in Berea to see A Christmas Carol this December. They've got all kinds of wonderful shows and program there at the Spotlight Acting School. So check that in and make that part of your holiday plans, won't you?
Here's the Whitehall Volunteer Fire Department, proudly serving northern Madison County for over 40 years.
I can't say how much we appreciate these guys and gals that volunteer at these fire departments. I read that there's been a sharp decline in interest that people want to do that, and we're very fortunate here that we have a big dedication of people that are there
And willing
that-
to serve.
Yeah,
And put their
very
life on the
meaningful.
line.
You don't need them till you need them, but
That's
let me
right.
tell you,
You
if
hope you never need them.
if you ever do, you will be thankful beyond belief to have them. Here's God's Outreach. What a big truck they've got in here tonight. This serves Madison County Backpack Program. They provide food for 20 schools and over 1,700 families every month. Every month.
Every month. It's an incredible program that they offer, still feeding our families and our children. This is the Rugged Cross Cowboy Church. They meet on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. and Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. It says, come as you are. You don't have to be a cowboy to attend.
Well, I know that they meet at the Bluegrass Stockyards. That's where they have services. So it's exactly like that. You don't have to get all gussied up to come to service.
I
Just
think that's excellent.
make your way
Come
out.
as you are.
Absolutely. Just the way
You
the
don't have
Lord
to go out
intended.
and buy anything special. Come as you are.
The Bluegrass Army Depot Police right there. The military police. You get to fooling around out there at the fence and you'll meet them.
Yo, you don't want that.
They're a federal police agency assigned to protect and secure that military base, its property, and its employees, and they do. I don't know how they know, but you can't go out there and fool around. They
That's
know
right. Health Now. This clinic is to strengthen and empower families and individuals by meeting their spiritual, physical, and social needs. I really like Thoughts on top of that. Okay, now this
My
is
goodness.
something coming right
it.
here.
Now, this is a little scary right here.
Remax of Kentucky.
Wow. That
This
is
is
pretty
the world's
impressive.
largest real estate company in the world, and they are showing us some flames right there.
Well, you know, their logo is the big hot air balloon, and they've got
I
a
can
little
feel it.
little
Can
one
you
there.
feel it?
I can feel the heat off
The
of that
heat.
thing. Absolutely, and it's much appreciated. Here's Kentucky real estate professional Samantha. Merry Christmas from all those folks. Look at all those houses they've sold on the float. Oh, there's one under foreclosure. That's sad for the holidays.
That's not good, is it? Not good at all. But it's a beautiful float. That took a lot of work.
Very nice.
Coming into your picture is the Big Hill Christian Church at 1150 Goggins Lane. They'd like to wish everyone a blessed and a wonderful Merry Christmas.
You know, that flamethrower's a tenth of a mile down the road. I think I'm still getting a little
A whiff
warmth
of it?
of it.
Yeah. It felt good.
Next up, Carmen Markham. She's Mrs. U.S. and riding along with her, Amanda Markham, Modern Miss U.S. 2019 National Pageant winners. So how about that, gals?
They're waving for the cameras. You look beautiful, ladies.
Looking good in their crowns and sparkly tonight.
Oh, this is always one of our favorites.
Yeah, let me take this one. No,
You
go
take
ahead.
it.
No, go ahead.
Okay. This is the Christmas Wheel of Fortune, brought to you by Jerry Goebel State Farm. The contestants for this year, Buddy the Elf, Cousin Eddie, and the Grinch. Today's category is Christmas.
And you have a very Jerry Christmas. Jerry Coble right there.
Did you check out his blazer he had on?
Little inside joke with me and Jerry. He's still remembers what I said about him when he was dressed up like Richard Simmons a few years ago.
On your screen is Adams Buick GMC, located at the corner of US 25 and the bypass.
Yeah,
They
Sid
are
says
the
sell
home-
'em.
That's right, where Sid says sell them.
Next up, the 13th day of Christmas, we all went for a bike ride. And every kid wants a bike for Christmas. It's tradition.
That's
and
right.
Mike's Hike and Bike right down here on Main Street offers bicycles, kayaks, backpacking gear, and services. And I tell you, I love Mike's shop. I think it's a great thing here in Richmond. Somebody's out there doing some calisthenics. What's
man.
going on here?
I think we need to be out there doing it with him.
Oh, no!
yeah!
That was awesome.
How
So,
cool is that?
This guy laid down in the road, folks, and we thought he needed CPR, but his buddy came along and jumps him with his bicycle. Now, that was exhilarating here, and you got to see that right there at home. So, yeah, there. Oh, my goodness, we did have a wreck. But Dick did a good
Safety
job
first.
checking things
They've
up
got their
there.
helmets on. Safety first.
I hope we got that.
And that is
was
Mike
awesome.
right there that just went in front of the camera from Mike's Hike and Bike.
Well, that's one of the special shops that really give our downtown character and stuff. And
does.
if you want something for outdoors, you know, they have some really, really fancy bikes because bicycles aren't just bicycles anymore. And stop in there and check them all out. Well, let's see. Look here. It's the
Ross
Abominable.
family. It says in our notes, the Ross family.
Well, that is, what's that thing called? Isn't
The
that
Abominable Snowman?
Is that him? The Abominable? Remember when they taught him to dance? Put one foot in front of the other. You remember that one? I wrote
don't.
that.
That's awful that I don't remember that.
Hey,
I
you
should.
knew the tune.
I
You
do
know it.
know the tune. I just kind of went with you.
All right. Play and Learn Childcare at 5095 Atwood Drive is now under new management, rolling ages like this, 6 weeks to 12 years. You can call them at 623-7736. Play and Learn, the Child Care Center.
They're all snuggled up. They've got their winter coats on. Clark Moore's volleyball team would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Hi, are you guys the Clark Moore's team? Thank you for our candy canes.
We scored some candy canes.
It's the Braves volleyball. I think they're having a good time. They've got their pom-poms.
They are having a
Wishing-
large time, the girls are.
Wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. And they brought us, we've made out pretty good. I got
I know,
my Snickers.
and we're
I
not
got
even
some
halfway
M&Ms.
through yet.
I know, we're not.
I mean, this is almost as good as Trick or Treat. But coming up next, our community preparedness team at Madison County EMA CSEP. You can visit them at 560 South Keeneland Drive or go to madisoncountykentucky.us/EMA, and they want you to know your zone. You need to know it.
Look at the turtle up there.
Yeah, what's up with him?
He's the emergency turtle.
Well, he's on his shell phone.
You're great with the jokes this week. All right, look at there. That is Representative Travis Brenda for District 71. He's covering Garrett, Madison, and Rockcastle counties, and he's along with his family.
Yeah, got some of the
I don't
folks
see
on
his
the
family.
back.
Are they on
Maybe
the
they're
back?
on the back. Oh, here's Gleam and Glow Princess Services. Look at the beautiful costumes on the girls here. Highest quality character entertainment company. Their characters are perfect for birthday parties, corporate events, and school events. Magical memories await. Just look at that. You call them up, Gleam and Glow Princess Services. Who knew there was such a thing?
I didn't know it, and I wish there would have been something like that when my daughters were little. They would have loved that. Oh, and look at here. This is a much decorated float. This is Klein's Construction. The 12 days of construction.
We appreciate that. Somebody just got here, been listening on the radio, he said.
Look at that. That's a lot of work.
And if
He just threw a candy and hit the cameraman. We're
Yeah.
taking our punches tonight.
yeah, we're got a few casualties already here tonight. Well, Urban Ninja, let me tell you a little bit about these folks. They're an indoor play park. They have trampolines, a foam pit, the big rock climbing walls. You can do ninja stuff.
Yeah.
And ninjas do ninja stuff.
Now, my kids love this place.
They bounce off walls and Jackie Chan it and backflip and crawl up stuff. And it's just $5 a day. Party started around 120. Bring a whole bunch of kids over there for a birthday or something.
Well, you can really get your energy out in that place, too. It's pretty cool. The kids love it. Climb, jump, run around. This is Miss Madison County Fair 2019, Miss Grand Supreme 2019, and Miss Bluegrass Madison County 2019. She's been a very busy girl. It is Savannah Cruz. She's won a lot of pageants. Hi, Savannah.
Well, look, there's Rodney Kane.
Rodney Kane driving in a Corvette there.
The
It's
Buckman.
beautiful.
Doing the escort
Boatman.
there tonight.
Yep, classic towing, pulling right here, this football team.
That's the 7th grade Cottle Spartan football team. And guys looking good. They won their conference championship this season too, Samantha. Well, I mean, they're a great group of young men and student athletes, but I'm telling you, this county has a lot of really good young athletes that's coming up.
Here comes the sheriff, the Department of Recreation and Park Administration, and EKU. They are hopefully presenting the Rec Bear. Do we see the Rec Bear? I saw the Madison County Sheriff's Department. Well, there's no Rec Bear, so we're going to scratch them.
Well,
but it's the Madison County Sheriff's Office.
Might have got
I
too
thought maybe
cold
the
for
bear
Rec
was
Bear.
in the sheriff's car.
Maybe they had to load him up.
I can't really see because all these people are standing in my view. So what's coming is a guess to me, other than what's on the list.
Well, let's see. The shops at the Richmond Mall are locally owned shops, including restaurants, apparel. They've got hair and nail salons over there and a painting studio.
Oh, yes, and look how they've
And
made
there's-
this. It's
yeah.
what shops are inside
There's
the Richmond
several
Mall.
of them. El Mejor,
Oh, wow.
Greenscape, Artfully Yours. Be
Yes.
more on the other side of the float, but they put some time and work into that.
That is
So
a great float. That could be a winner. That could be one of our favorites. The Emerge Youth Ministry at Richmond First United Methodist Church presents the Ministry Machine Van that helps the church minister to the local community on a daily basis.
that's got a little Scooby-Doo effect to it. You see Shaggy in there?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
You know, Samantha, these folks right here are the Madison County Public Library, and the gift of reading lasts a lifetime, you know.
It does. We did a story on the Bookmobile. I did.
And here's their big float. You can tell they put some resources into that here. People of all ages can still discover the lifelong joy of reading a great book, so check out your local library, see what's going on. It's not Grandpa's library. They got all kinds of cool, fun stuff in the new library.
That is for sure. And they just had their grand reopening for their new edition, and it was a huge success. I think it's been a great addition. Lots of things happening there. This is Lease Zone, your zone to own, locally owned and operated. You can stop by and see them today, tomorrow, for all your rental purchase needs. Lease Zone.
We got a big 1987 Chevy pickup coming into view here.
You gotta
right
say
now.
that with a deep voice. don't
Yeah,
you?
it's a
Gotta be
man's
deep,
truck.
man's
Four-wheel Silverado.
I hear Elvis. Or it could be from our joke.
That's-
Elfish.
That's built Chevy tough.
That's right.
Is this Elfish Presley?
Could be. If anybody saw our promo, they might agree. Elfish.
Oh my goodness, I love this.
Here is the Madison County Detention Center, led by jailer Steve Tussey with the North Pole Jail.
Now, folks, if you're on the naughty list, that's where you're heading. And you don't want to end up there.
I don't want to be in there.
Even though it looks fun, they're making it look fun, but the real Madison Radisson, you behave during the holidays, no drinking and driving out there.
That's exactly right. Oh, and he's waving to us, the Grinch.
The Grinch is getting it. Dancing to the tunes of Elfish Presley.
I'm going to dance with him.
What's Samantha aerobicize?
They don't. Rainey doesn't have the camera on us. I can dance and sit here.
That was pretty neat. I like that float. The shop, well, let's see here. We're over this side. This is the EF High School Exchange. They connect international students with caring host families here in Madison County. So we're excited to have them here this year. And that's a good thing, hosting foreign exchange students. It's a really good program.
Here's the Richmond Teen Center. It's a division of the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department and is open for students ages 11 to 18, Monday through Thursday. They provide after-school activities, tutoring, life skills, and much more. The Teen Center director is Georgia Parks, who was recently awarded a big award at the Richmond Chamber of Commerce, big banquet that they had. She won the Ambassador of the Year award.
I like the kids in their Christmas-like necklaces there.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Always fun.
Here's an entry from the folks at Kentucky Utilities, keeping the lights on for you here.
And they've got them on the truck.
All those holiday lights, and everybody's power bill goes up December, and the folks at KU like
Mine
that.
does. Mine sure does.
But I like they send out tips and help you conserve energy and all that kind of stuff. So
This is Mount Pleasant Christian Church Youth Group.
And again,
Oh, that
the
is
theme,
beautiful.
Yeah, the 12 days of Christmas, so they're very much in theme there with their float,
Yeah, look at that. 9 ladies dancing.
bordered with a nice string of lights.
Oh, look at that big wreath on the back.
Here's Miss Preteen Madison County Fair 2019, Reese Stull. Oh,
the
there's
KU, second KU
the
mini
midget
truck.
KU car. He's running behind. There's,
I don't think anybody got to see that.
There's Reese. We got her on there.
Yeah, we got her on there. And here comes the Madison County EMS. You can hear them before you see them. Big ambulance coming through.
And that's going to be followed by the Kirksville. Here's another group of volunteers, the boys down at Kirksville and gals. That's Engine 18. That's a 1987 Seagrave, and it carries 5 firemen and 750 gallons of water.
750 gallons of water. That's incredible. I wouldn't want to be driving that.
That's a lot of weight.
I don't think they'd want me driving that.
What's 1 gallon of water weigh? 8 pounds? So that's a lot.
I don't know. Weigh a gallon. I don't know.
Well, I never thought of that.
Got to do it by gallons. I'm not real sure. Here's Hog Therapy Associates. They're excited to celebrate with the Richmond community. Hog Therapy provides pediatric speech, occupational, and physical therapy. He's driving with the door open. Let's hope he doesn't fall out.
He's letting those good Christmas tunes blare out for all of us to enjoy.
I
They're all
love their
donning their
sweaters. Yeah, look at their Christmas sweaters.
elf
They're all
hats,
matched.
reindeer hats.
That's right. People really do, Kelly, get in the spirit for this parade. They go all out. We're super excited.
Here comes the folks from Bluegrass Pediatric Dentistry with their Grinch theme float. Merry Christmas from the folks at Bluegrass Pediatric Dentistry. Look at the old mean Grinch up there in the sleigh.
We've had a lot of Grinches tonight.
You're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch.
There he is. And look,
Oh, look at her hair.
Is that Cindy Lou Who with
I
him?
think it
I
is.
believe it is.
I think you're right.
Let's get a word in for Elizabeth Eversole and Mason and the folks at the Parks
The Richmond
Programming.
Parks and Rec Department. Yes, they have done a fantastic job
All this
putting this parade
organized.
together.
She's the one that's done, a lot of the organization and the entire parade. Just want to give a shout out to great job, Elizabeth.
And there's the EKU Fire and Safety Truck, engine number 5. The Association of Fire Science Technicians on engine number 5. Yes, we met with Elizabeth and Mason just last week to go over the initial, was it 2 weeks ago? Oh, to go over all the initial talks about the parade for this year. They
Right.
warned us, they said it was going to be the biggest and the best, and they are right.
I believe this may be the children from St. Mark Catholic School, dressed as the Nativity and singing Go Where I Send Thee, the sacred version of the 12 Days of Christmas.
We also want to make an announcement that tomorrow, right here behind us in City Hall, they're going to be having the Holiday Happenings Craft Fair tomorrow morning. So get your Christmas spirit on in tonight's parade, get ready for the season, and then tomorrow you can go buy all your gifts right here behind us.
Yeah, and check out Richmond Park and Rec page because they've got, all kinds of things going here for December. You can have Santa come to your home. Don't they do that?
Yes, they have Santa come to their home. Now here's the cane pole.
The cane
There they
pole.
are, our local fishing and tackle shop hauling a brand new boat. It is a 2019 Triton TRX 20. Mercury 4-stroke, 250, and a 2020 Skeeter.
2020 Skeeter, check it out. It's finally catching up with the sign there.
They're catching them some fish up there.
That is pretty spiffy. And look, they're actually doing some fishing. They're casting out their line and see if they can get some Christmas candy, I bet. Fishing has become really, really big in the schools. They have
the bass fishing tournaments. Yeah.
And it's really
at our
taken
Madison
off.
Central High School and at our Madison Southern High School.
Here's the next entry from Wynn Auto Detailing. Got the big 4-wheel Z71 4x4 Silverado pulling the float with the kids on there and the little tree all decorated up tonight.
So if you need your vehicle detailed, they are the place to go. And look what's coming. It's 100.7 The Coyote, Madison County's home for country favorites and fun. Hi, Bill.
There's Bill Clary, your host for the afternoon show from 11:30 to 12:30. Your
There's Tara
request
Marie.
show. Is Tara in there? Oh, there she is walking around. I missed her. And there's Bailey, her daughter, looking nice tonight as well with her Santa hat.
That's one of our wonderful, what do you call them, the old ambulances. Got their lights on, 100.7, got the music blaring. Oh, and check it out. Here comes the WBONTV.com vehicle. They've got their red bow on the front, Kelly.
There's Gwendolyn and Marissa. You see them on WBON TV. And look, also, we'll get a plug in for 106.7 The Pinnacle, the new radio station. The
And
Christmas
Maria.
station. All Christmas music on 106.7, so check that out. Here's the Nasty Dogs. That sounds nasty. Their motto is, "We will rise above."
That looks fun.
The Nasty Dogs.
Could be dangerous because I don't know how to drive one of those, but I think they could teach me.
Well, you can ride.
Oh, look, there's one in the back of the truck there.
Yeah, that's the folks from Get Fit. Commit to Get Fit. Low monthly rates starting at $14.99. No contracts. The Get Fit Athletic Club, where you belong.
Santa will be at Fitzpatrick's Furniture tomorrow.
Yes, he will.
December the 7th. Get your professional picture taken with Santa between 11 and 3. They're located on Merchant Drive.
And we urge you to do that, folks. Go by there. They'll have a professional photographer, but you can take pictures of the kid there on
There's somebody I know
Santa's
right there.
lap. Hey, there's our friend, Mr. John B. Burford and the gang.
I'll let you read that one.
Hey, you know, Sam, they've been Jack Burford Chevrolet there, family owned and operated locally for over 55 years right here in the heart of Richmond and Madison County. Check them out at jackburford.com. Great website and great deals always on that site. So check that out before you buy.
And they picked a red truck. What about it? Getting in the Christmas spirit.
That's good. And,
okay, and we thought that truck with Silverado was big. Wait till you see what's behind it. It is Kentucky Boats, your local boat dealer right here in Richmond. Come see them at 193 Automotive Drive for all your boating needs. They're selling memories, not boats. That is a beautiful boat.
That's a fancy one, isn't it? Look at that big Suzuki engine on that thing. That motor will get you down the river right there.
I mean, we thought that red Silverado truck was big, and then here comes the boat. Wow.
That
impressive.
was a hoss.
That was a hoss.
Well, look, rolling into view here right now, something special.
Markham Farms.
Yeah, this is a 1971 AM General. It's 2.5-ton, 6x6 military troop carrier. It's commonly referred to as a deuce and a half, but formerly known as an M25A2. And Markham's Farms out there at Waco, you can come pick your own strawberries, and they really raise some great fruits and veggies out there, and you need to check them out.
That was we've had some really cool vehicles in this parade. How cool is that?
This has been an outstanding year. A lot of work and effort has went into these floats.
And they told us, Richmond Parks and Rec, that it was going to be the biggest and the best, and they did not lie, did they?
I agree. After seeing what we've seen already, yes, I'm in complete agreement.
All right, so guess what's next? Happy holidays from Texas Roadhouse. Don't forget, Mondays from 5 to 8 p.m., you can get 99-cent kids' meals and fun activities with Andy the Armadillo. Check him out on top of that float.
What's the armadillo's name?
Andy the Armadillo. They want you to check out their Facebook page. Thank you, guys.
What's this, a free steak dinner?
No, I wish. It's a free kids meal.
The Growing Place 2019's Best of Richmond Child Care right there. Some of our students and parents are on the float.
Hold on, and that's Kentucky Skills. See, we had one skip. Kentucky Skills, you adult education program, gives yourself the gift of education this Christmas by getting your GED. They're now enrolling new students. And then next we have Rogers Lawn Care.
Yeah, rolling right through here. Your full-service lawn and landscape specialists. You can call them at 358-6279.
We had number 96 skip out on us, so we didn't have them. Oh, we didn't mark them. We're looking at our notes now. They texted us. But with the parade, it already started, so we didn't get to move on.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever get through it flawlessly.
Oh, no,
just
it's
too
live
fast.
TV. Anytime Fitness, check them out. They're located in Richmond. They're right off the Eastern Bypass. They're open 24/7. They're never closed, and they offer many amenities. Check them out online at anytimefitness.com.
Folks look really buffed up there.
They do. They look fit.
Must exercise.
They must.
We're excited to have the Madison County Lady Warriors lacrosse team. Our team has middle and high school girls from Madison County. You can check them out on Facebook, the Madison County Lady Warriors lacrosse team. There's the net all set up. Lacrosse looks fun to me.
Looks dangerous to me.
I know.
I don't think I'm fast enough.
Don't they sling that thing with those? Yeah, it's like, what is it, like that high lie thing they used to do in Florida or whatever?
No, that I'm not sure, but I don't know if I'm fast enough.
Yeah.
Coming up next, check this out. It's beautiful. You're going to love this. It's going to be quite funny.
This is good.
I'm hoping that it's Surge.
It is.
It's true Surge screen printing and embroidery spirit.
What
sure. We can really eat this?
Soup, beans, and cornbread. You passing?
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is in true Surge screen printing and embroidery spirit. Look at them. They got the 12 Redneck Days of Christmas.
Redneck Days of
And
Christmas.
it says, oh yeah, Redneck Days of Christmas, and it says, take a gander at the mullets.
Those are awesome mullets. And after seeing those, I think I'm not wanting one.
Oh, listen, they're doing the 12 Days of Christmas.
Yeah. 12 Redneck Days of Christmas. They even got the theme song going.
They brought us some soup beans and cornbread.
I want that, but I know it's going to be cold when we're done.
I don't think we can talk and eat.
I never expected, of all things, to get
Here's
soup
Big
beans
Hill
and cornbread.
Towing. They'd like to thank everybody and all their customers this year for their business. May God bless you and your families. They're getting hugs. Oh, thank you.
Look. Thank you.
All right, this time I believe we got more candy. Oh, Randy, you got some candy.
Here's the
our,
folks
Yeah, it's our friends.
from Elite Martial Arts. You can come out and try that out for a week, just see if you like it, you know?
We did an interview with one of their instructors.
Well,
He just won his championship fight.
I've always been a big advocate of getting kids into that stuff like that. Just it teaches them respect and discipline and really valuable attributes.
Now here's a very big truck, another very large vehicle, serving Madison County since 1994. We have been helping with all your residential and commercial electrical service needs. Call Babcon today at 623-3848. And of course, they're electrical, so look at all the lights on the truck.
Yeah, big time light show there. Here's the Red House Baptist Church. They're celebrating the birth of Jesus, the greatest gift ever given for each and every one of us. Merry Christmas from Red House Baptist Church.
Hi, everybody. Merry Christmas to you, too. Thank you.
Thank
More
you so
candy.
much.
Thank you.
We believe that's the no, that's
I think
still
it's
the
church.
Red House Baptist
Right.
Church.
It's
Well,
still
they
the
had a
church.
lot
That's
more
why I didn't
folks
move
with
on.
them. Yeah,
Here's
here we
Pro
go.
Signs. Coming into your screen now is Pro Signs and Graphics on Big Hill Avenue.
Mom and baby reindeer.
Isn't she sweet? Hi. That's a beautiful truck.
Having fun there, that little one. The folks at Madison County Ford are rolling in here. Central Kentucky's truck headquarters. Real service, real prices, and real people. Check out that big
That is a beauty.
F-250. Decked out with the fancy wheels.
It's one way.
Nice looking
I mean,
truck.
they're driving it in. How crazy is that? Both trucks, beautiful.
Well,
There's
folks,
two maids. Two
We're-
maids and a mop. A maid service we're talking about, proudly serving Richmond.
well, now two maids, I think, should have two mops.
I would
But,
think so, unless
I
one's
mean, maybe
doing one
one's
thing,
dusting.
one's doing the
Yeah, I guess that could work.
They need. I wish I need to call them to come to my house.
Next up, some folks from Quality Care. They provide waiver services, multi-therapy, and EPS-DDT for people with intellectual development disabilities. Quality care, quality and care go hand in hand.
Look at those beautiful lights hanging down. Very pretty. This is Dreyer Physical Therapy. Their mission is to serve our community by treating each person with dignity, love, and respect. We are confident we can help you get back on the road to recovery.
Well, as you can plainly hear, approaching is the Waco Volunteer Fire Department. A lot of their families riding shotgun there in the big E14, engine 14. Sounding good, guys.
Engine 14 right there, Waco Fire Department. We've had both volunteer fire departments tonight.
You know, we live out close to Waco, and we love knowing those guys are right there. Bunch of good guys there and gals.
That's right. Takes all kinds, right? And look at this brand new red Chevy Blazer from Jack Burford Chevrolet. It's Mackenzie King. She is the new 2019 Miss Madison County Teen. Mackenzie King. And there's Ricky. There she is in the back of it. That red is beautiful.
Doing the pageant wave, they've got it down.
They've got it down, don't they? We could do that. We could do that. Up next, I believe we've got some dancers. It's the Force Dance Academy, located in Richmond. They are the premier dance studio for dancers ages 2 through 18. The Force offers ballet, tap, jazz, contemporary, and Madison County's most exclusive acrobatics and tumble program.
Sam, we are getting, if you can believe it or not, down to the waning entries in this year's parade.
You're right. We are already. Next up is 119 already.
Yeah, we're getting excited because we know what's coming.
Santa is near
himself.
How great has this parade been, Kelly? Because I'm telling you, we started off with the police, and then we had a special announcement from the mayor and Speedy Denny. So this is going to be a parade that you can watch forever.
This is the DJ
Pulse
service.
Yeah.
Pulse Mobile Entertainment, weddings, corporate, private events, anywhere within the state. No travel fee, no time limit. Very reasonable prices. Available on Facebook or call 797-9177. Pulse Mobile Entertainment.
And on your screen is Patience May. She's the 6-year-old belle of the Bluegrass Queen, and Miss Kentucky loves Christmas.
All right, next up's the folks at Lewis Veterinary. They're expanding its mobile practice to include a new downtown clinic, and you can stop by Monday or Tuesday. They'd like to meet you. They're located across from Jackson's Restaurant right downtown
everybody knows
here.
where Jackson's is, so that's a good place to be. Although
I like Jackson's.
I know, and I'd be eating there every day. Oh, and look at the dogs they have with them.
Got a retriever
You got
there.
it when you're a veterinary clinic. You got to bring your animals,
Sure.
right? Our next entry, I can't read it, but I'm going to say it's Almcare. Is that right? Yes, it's Almcare. They believe in doing the right thing for the right reason and provide services for individuals with disabilities. They choose to focus on the 7 swans of swimming because there is beauty and grace in each of the swans. They drove by here pretty fast. I couldn't even read it that fast.
Here's the folks at Stepstone Family and Youth Services. They're a foster care agency, Samantha. They take a lot of pride in providing Kentucky's foster children with a safe, loving home. It's one of the greatest things you can do. If you're interested in being a foster parent, please call Stepstone Family at 859-223-1798.
This is William Henley driving a 1952 Willys M38 Army Jeep. You got to say that with some depth. I should have let you read that one.
Army Jeep. Well, what do we have here?
That is pretty cool.
What is it? Is that the FFA chapters? Yeah,
it must be. The 2 Madison County FFA chapters come together with a float to present the 12 days of FFA Christmas and showing true unity between the 2 schools.
Oh, wow. Looky here. That's brave. A little bit of horse antics here as the riders stepped up on the saddle right in front of us, and they're bringing the rest of the big FFA float into view here.
Yeah, because they've come together. The 12 days of FFA Christmas.
Wow, look. They've brought the whole smokehouse out tonight.
So they have 2 chapters here in Madison County.
The Future Farmers of America, great group there. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi. What do we hear?
I think this may be the big engine with the big guy in it. The big crescendo to the parade.
I hope Mrs. Claus, who was at the beginning of the parade, is down there waiting for him.
Well, I'd say she better have supper on the table when Santa gets home.
I bet she doesn't. If she's anything like me. You two already know that. I cook ever so often. Oh, yes, here he comes.
The big, big truck, Tower 1, Richmond Fire Department. And there he is, folks. The jolly one himself, Kris Kringle. I've been good, Santa. I promise
Me too.
I have.
Me
and
too.
Samantha. Oh,
Put us on the nice list. I think we are. He gave us the thumbs up.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes
We're
me
on
feel
the nice
better.
list.
Yeah, I can't stand the anxiety of not knowing.
And here comes the Richmond police again. They're on their motorcycles and their bicycles.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the cleanup crew. So we really have a lot of thank yous to do today.
escorting Santa, Richmond police. And there we go. We have,
And there we have it, the 2019 Downtown Richmond Christmas Parade put on by the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department.
Samantha, a great night tonight. Pretty good weather all in all for a Christmas parade. A big turnout here tonight.
Much warmer than last year's parade.
And we have some more of our law enforcement police officers making their way through here to wrap things up, making sure Santa gets back to the North Pole safely.
You know, they did do something different this year. They didn't let any cars parked on Main Street right up here near us. They wanted to provide safety for everyone because they didn't want any little kids running out in the street going after candy and darting in between, cars. They wanted to make sure our community's safe, and we really appreciate that.
Well, any closing thoughts here? It's been a big night.
I do. There were some great floats and a very good differentiation of floats, I should say.
There was. I mean, this had a lot of variety, had a lot of extremely impressive floats tonight.
I agree. They have spent a lot of time, a lot of energy. It's been a great year. And Kelly, thank you again for including me. It's always fun.
Well, I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Always a wonderful job, Samantha.
Gosh. And we want to thank the Richmond Parks and Recreation Department. Without them, without our Richmond City Police, they have been so busy. The fire department, they have been putting up the garlands, the flags, making sure that downtown Richmond looks beautiful for this event.
And we're proud of all of you, everybody that contributed again to another great parade. Thanks to Randy here and all the production crew here
Rick
tonight.
and
A great
Clint,
job.
We thank you
Clint.
guys. Michael's over here on the radio side helping us out tonight, getting us hooked up.
All right. Well, with that, we'll call it a wrap. Until next year, may you have a very merry and blessed holiday season and Merry Christmas all. Till next year, happy holidays and good
Bye,
night.
everybody. Merry Christmas.